Hello and welcome back to Football Manager 2020 here on Rawslowgaming, where we're playing Bath City Football Club and trying to take them to the top of Premier League and beyond. We are in our first season here in Vanilla National League South, and we're doing alright-ish. We're not really reaching the playoff zone or the top spot at the moment. We have been a little bit unlucky and maybe not reaching totally where we could be, so to say. So I hope we have more to come here, and I'll cut in to the next match here against Concord, who are last in the league. So it should be an easy game, even though we are playing as an away team. If nothing else happens that is interesting before that, of course. See you in a little bit. Alright, so I wanted to show you this. Of course, watching this, you probably have played Football Manager 2020 yourself, but this monthly head coach performance review is new to me, and this is the second month getting it, and now we're a little bit more into the game, so showing it now. And overall, I really like this performance overview. It makes things a lot more clearer. And it's a little bit funny to get graded like you're back in school from the board and everything like that. But I think that this is definitely a lift up from how it had been previously. So you know what they think you're doing good in and what they think you're doing bad in. And overall, they are very happy with matches, our tactics, and our squad. We haven't really done any transfers and haven't really done anything towards the vision, so not much to say about that. And then of course they are happy and not happy about individual matches. That is a notable criticism and highlights for some reason. But overall, for us, so far after 2 months, we have a C+, and that is very good. Squad and tactics is B- and matches C+ here. The rest, not much to say, and you see what they have to say here about us. So overall, really good stuff, and we'll be back, or not we'll be back, because this is the match day, so we'll go to the match day here in 15 minutes. So yeah, very, very nice stuff. So according to the bookmakers, we are very clear favorites for this match, and we should be. So that's very good for us. Of course, now we should have Bauer now, who were the player that we were having. Yeah, Harper here, but he needs a little bit more playing time before we will let him play in the team. This, of course, is an absolutely all right setup. So we don't really need to bring him in as such, but we want to develop our own players rather than the loan players that we have in. But as I said, this totally works, so we're not having any worries as such with this. And Britton, you're up to 4 stars now. You have developed really fast, I think here, so we need to have a look on that. Progress. No, yeah, you just jumped. Well, jumped a half a star, but you're likely jumping even more here according to what you're showing me here. But well, it looks good, and as I said, we're overall having a strong team other than a weak keeper, which is really getting in our way from time to time, or have gotten in our way so far a little bit. But I hope we can get that done, and hope to fix it. So let's go to the dressing room here and hand this over to the assistant ×2, and let's kick off and play here. We'll see here what we see then. So I actually think I have sound down here, which I maybe shouldn't have really, since we are talking over here. So we'll just remove that. And better late than never. We do have a highlight here, Bassett with a shot, but good save there by the keeper. of Concord to keep that out. We get a corner here instead. Really low with the header, with the corner and Brunt with the header just over the top bar. So two quite a dangerous chances there right off the bat for Bath City, which a good sequence to start the match with. A very dangerous looking free kick now here instead for Concord United, unfortunately, or Rangers, and saved by the keeper, but the rebound is in there for Concord City, so it's a goal, and we are trailing by 1 here after 8 minutes. And yeah, not at all what we wanted to see here. Good save, and yeah, definitely bouncing inside there. So we'll shout concentrate. I think last time around it didn't really work out, but we'll shout that here and we'll see if it works. We do have a highlight going on for Bath City, it looks like, and the ball with Smith here on the right hand side, passing into the middle to Chilvers and playing it wide to Edwards, back to Chilvers, and he shoots and he hit the top bar, and they managed to clear it. Very good chance there, but not quite getting there. So we'll switch mentality to attacking here, and yeah, overwhelmed there by the shout. So we'll shout the man more here as soon as we get the chance to do that. We have another highlight here, a long ball there that we didn't reach, and we're pressuring Concord here quite high up, but they are in control of the ball here, playing it through the midfield and closing in here to the penalty area. Come here on the right hand corner, can they cross? Now they failed, but the ball still makes it to them, and we managed to clear it, but unfortunately only 2 Concord players, and they are through here, a 1-on-1 versus our keeper, but he saves, or rather, the Concord player really shot straight at his face, it looked like, which is a little bit funny almost. All right, so is the highlight over? I don't know. We have a chance for a counter-attack here for Bath City. Britton with the ball. Can he find anyone to play to? Yeah, he can. To Brunt. Brunt with a shot. And it's a goal for Bath City here in the 21st minute. And we have equalized here, which is good that it didn't take too much time. And yeah, really good play there by Britton and Brunt. Good run, good finish, and good keeping of the ball there by Britton, so to say. Next highlight here, throw in for Bath City, Baxter to Britton and getting the ball back and lifting it high up towards the penalty area, and it's a shot here from Pearson, and it's a goal in the 26th minute, and Bath City taking the lead for the first time in this match, 2-1. And yeah, really good sequence there. Not the greatest cross there by Baxter, but yeah, a real smoker there by Pearson. One-touch shot and hitting the target really well. So very nice. He's on the tired side here we see as well, together with Baxter. Next highlight here in the 36 minutes, Baxter with the ball here again, passing to Batten. And batting a long ball up towards Pearson on the left-hand side. Passes it back to Smith here, up to Chilvers here in the midfield, and back to Smith again and to Chilvers. Playing it wide to Edwards here, just inside the penalty area, crosses it to Pearson, and it's another goal for Bath City here in the 36th minute, extending the lead now 3-1. And yeah, now we're feeling a lot more secure than we were at the start of the match. And yeah, well played there again for Bath City. And yeah, very happy with that performance. We have another highlight. Oh, that's not going to be a good highlight because it's going to be a second yellow card here for Smith. And we'll have to play with one play short here for, damn it, that were the wrong button, for the rest of the match. Right, so she will play. Yeah, confirm changes. We don't want to play attacking now, we want to play cautious. And we do have a highlight straight off for Concord. It looks like, at least, but maybe not. Brunt with the ball here. And maybe a chance for a counter-attack. Brunt driving the ball forward. Will he pass forward? Yeah, he passes forward to Edwards here on the left-hand side. And he passes into Chilvers, and it's a goal for Bad City here in the 42nd minute. So we are now leading 4-1 just before the end of the first half. And yeah, apparently we only needed 10 players here against Concord Rangers and have no worry about it. So that's good, really good actually for us. And yeah, Chilvers, an absolute asset for us here. And apparently we're not allowed to go to halftime yet because we get more highlights here in the 45th minute. Concord with the ball getting through there, and it's a goal, but it's been disallowed here for Concord Rangers due to offside, which is good. I don't know if that really were that much offside. Yeah, it was. We don't see it clearly, but he were quite many meters offside actually. Well, come on. We just want halftime. Another chance here, and deflected there several times on the goal line. Well, not the goal line, but very near the goal there, blocking the shots 2 times in a row or 3 times there for Bad City, which is good. But Concord Rangers still have control of the ball and out there for a throw-in. Finally got that highlight away, and there we have it, 4-1 after one half, and stats looking all right. Looks like we shouldn't lead by that much, but I'm happy that we do. And overall, all players doing well, of course. We'll start the second half here, and we'll probably move. No, we'll stay at cautious. I think that's good. A good try there on the free kick by Chilvers, but unfortunately not getting inside the goal, or rather the keeper saving it there. And the corner out for a goal kick, so nothing happening there at all. So let's have a boring second half here with not too much happening because, well, we just want to get through, so to say. And let's see here, we need to change out Baxter, who's tired, and Pearson here maybe. And Edwards, who should we switch out? Or both, rather. So we'll do both here. Hartridge is also on the tired side, but we'll do like that. We could, of course, and maybe should have switched in Richards rather than... who did we switch in? I'm not even sure. Edwards, we put in Reigns. Yeah. Reigns is better on the wing, though. I believe so. Makes sense, so to say. And Concord getting in 1-on-1 here versus the keeper and hitting the top bar there. Getting past the keeper, but hitting the top bar. That's not so often you see that. And yeah, very strange that we're always playing like that. But all right, highlight here in the 65th, 66th minute. Bad City with control of the ball, but losing it on a long pass, but we regain control. And Reigns with the ball here, fresh feet here on the right hand side, and he crosses it in towards man, but didn't really make it. But we get a second chance. Riley Lowe with the ball on the left-hand side, passes to Chilvers back in towards the middle a little bit. And he plays a wide ball to Reigns here on the right-hand side, but really quite center, and he's dribbling through, and it's a goal for Bath City here in the 66th minute, extending the lead to 5-1. And that were really a strange sequence. He practically stands still and took a step forward around the defender. Like, look at this. All right, I'll go now and get past. That's pretty darn strange, actually. The highlights can't stop, but it's good to have a goal-rich match and get in a lot of goals for Bath City. That is what we like, for sure. So, but this looks like a chance for Concord Rangers, but we take a good sliding tackle there, but didn't manage to get it really cleared, so to say. So Concord still in control of the ball now here on the right-hand side. Getting in and crossing in, and it's headed over the top bar there. So out for a goal kick for Bath City. And yeah, looks like we have another highlight here in the 80th minute mark or so. And again, it's for Concord Rangers. And very many highlights here in this match, actually, that are considered key, because that is what highlight setting we have. And Chilvers passing to Riley Lowe, back to Chilvers here in our own half. Chilvers moving the ball forward with a opening pass to Reigns here on the right-hand side, trying it inside the penalty area. He crosses towards man, and he heads over the top bar, but a close one there, close one. And a goal kick from Concord Rangers here in still the 80th minute, turning on the 81st minute, getting through here on the left-hand side and shoots over the top bar and or outside the post, actually. But a good chance there. So let this run out now. Come on. This is moving a bit slowly, and here we will have the final whistle, and the final scoreline for Bath City versus Concord Rangers is 5-1, shots 20-14, shots on target 9-5, and possession 57-43%. So obviously a good match. Obviously maybe a result that is a little bit more than we probably deserved, especially considering we had one player out. Very good ratings from all players, of course. Chilvers being really great, and Pearson as well, of course. And yeah, really happy with the result. And that brought us up to 8th place in the league, 3 points off from a playoff spot, and 11 points off from the league leaders that are still trumping on really, really strong. And yeah, we will see you. Let's see here. Smith suspended for one match. Yeah, sure. We will see you in the next match here that we will have against Haringey in 4 days. All right, so here we are at the last match of this episode. We're actually going to cut it a little bit short, and that's the FA Cup third qualification round, Bath City versus Haringey. And as you see here, we are favorites in this match as well. Not as strong, but still favorites. And with Richard Smith out, we will play Richards, of course, in the midfield here, and he will play ball winning. Yeah, sure. Ball-winning midfielder, that is absolutely fine. We'll bring in Simpson here on the bench. And we have, see here, Harper here being all right now. So I think we want to play Harper here and let him play whatever he wanted, wing back attack. Or is that really the right thing? No, it's support. And we'll play Baxter instead of Hartridge. And Baxter, you will play cover. We'll bring in Hartridge here instead of Ball on the bench. Just as I said, to develop our own players. We'll submit and go to match here. And dressing room, hand over to assistant. And again, and we'll kick off here and play. And while we're playing here at the beginning, remember to smash that like button if you're enjoying the show. A really good way for me to know that you enjoy the content. And also, if you're not enjoying, sure, hit that dislike button also, because that also lets me know what you think of the content here. And we take the lead here in the 8th minute by Brunt there, getting on his own rebound and a good start to the match. And yeah, if you want to follow, if you enjoy the content and want to follow along on our journey towards Premier League, do make sure to hit that subscribe button, and you can hit that small notification bell as you do that. And last but not least, well, definitely the least actually, I do also offer memberships here on the channel if that is something you would even consider a really great way to support smaller channels like me. And I know it's a lot to ask, so I'm very humbled if you would even consider it. And yeah, there is a perk level where you can get to name one player per year in FIFA Manager or Football Manager 2020. So quite a cool thing to get to do if you are interested, of course. So with that said, let's focus on the match here. Britain 1-on-1 versus keeper, but the keeper stays there. So unfortunately not another goal, but out for a corner and a chance here to make another goal for us. Brunt with the header, but way over the top bar there, so no danger at all, really. And yeah, looking pretty stable here, and again, a lot of highlights it seems, and it also seems like we are always playing that way out from the keeper, which feels a little bit strange that we're not doing long kicks, but those are quite easily lost. So it feels sort of smart, but it's very unorthodox, I feel. Edwards here on the right-hand side, and misses the cross. Harper here maybe gets a better cross to Brunt, and just over the top bar again. So a little bit of a slow moment there, but yeah, looking on the stats, we are totally dominating and shouldn't really need to worry at this stage about anything. So we have a free kick situation here for Bath City. Chilmers with the free kick, and he shoots and hitting the post, the outside of the post, very nearly goal there on the direct free kick. And yeah, we're hitting the end of the first half here, leading 1-0, and looking at stats, should probably be a bit more, but we are fine with how things are going. Not anything super special to see in terms of performance actually from the lads, but as I said, looking at stats, we should maybe be leading with more, so that's probably why we aren't seeing higher stats than we are on our players. So next highlight here in the 54th minute, Bath City in control of the ball, Riley Lowe passing up towards Britain, and deflects it further back to the keeper of Herringley, and nothing really going on here at the moment. And a goal kick up towards academically something really hard to say. And back to our keeper, Clark here, and he chooses to pass it out to the defense as previously seen. But play up here to Harper on the right-hand side, passing it up here, a through ball to Britain. Britain, one arm versus the keeper, but the keeper saves almost an own goal there. But cleared out for a corner by Herringley. Herringley? Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce that actually. Here comes the corner, and cleared quite easy, but getting control of the ball here. Still Baton to Childress to Richards and back to Baton here, and nothing really coming out of that. Next up, free kick by Chilvers there in the 58th minute, and we have been awarded a penalty, so it should be secure second goal here and securing the match here pretty much. And I would guess Brandt is at this spot, yeah. So Brandt versus the keeper, and an easy goal there for Bath City, extending their lead to 2-0 here in this FA Cup third round qualification, which is nice, really nice. So let's see what we can have here. Yeah, very good. Very good penalty. So we should probably do a substitution or two here very shortly. And it's going to be Harper and Brandt here in getting substituted. So man in instead of Brandt, who's having a really good game actually. And we will switch Reigns in instead of Harper here. And that will be everything for this match probably, or we'll do one more sub maybe here. We do have another highlight going on here in the 74th minute. Bath City in control of the ball. Man, they're deflecting to Britain but not getting through. Edwards here with the ball and shoots, but quite well over the top bar, so nothing that dramatic to be honest. So let's see here. Riley Lowe will only switch out the players that are most tired, so to say. So Riley Lowe out there and Hartridge in for the last few minutes. So maybe the last highlight of the match here in the 87th minute. Bath City in control of the ball, but losing that on a sort of a bad pass to Akindende, and then who has Segnon to Mitchell Persil. Very hard names to pronounce there 2 times in a row. And Ademukil with a shot way over the top bar there. So out for a goal kick. Dangerous situation there, but well handled. And this will be the last highlight of the match. I can't think that it would be anything else here in the 92nd minute. And man with the ball passing to Pearson here on the left-hand side. And will he cross it in? Oh, he finds it way to Richard and a long shot, and it's a goal for Bassett here in the 92nd minute, and extending the lead to 3-0 and probably finalizing the result here. And first goal of the season there by Richards, and yeah, here in Football Manager 2020, long shots are definitely really a good thing to do. It would seem they are a little bit overrepresented. Maybe I haven't kept track of how we've been doing goals, or rather maybe it's more like it should have been that before. I feel like it's actually a pretty decent balance. So the final result for Bassett versus Haringey is 3-0, shots 23-9, shots on target 14-1, possession 51-49%. So a good result and a good match for Bassett here, obviously, and good ratings overall from the players, which is nice. And we get a fair bit of money as well here, 13k. That's good, and we'll praise Brandt here. So as said, that will be everything for this episode, so I hope you have enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you here soon again. Bye bye. You have been watching Rawslowgaming, and I hope you have enjoyed. On clicking on the video on the left, you will see the next video in this series, and on the right our latest upload to the channel. And with that said, thank you again for watching.